Alright, I'm back with Mega Man 9 this time. The second leg of my apparent triple header. So Mega Man 9 was released in 2008 for the Wii, PS3, Xbox 360, then whatever the Legacy Collection 2 came out on. In 3, 2, 1, go. So Concrete Man was the demo man for Mega Man 9, but you weren't allowed to fight the boss, so if you played the demo for Mega Man 9, then you should be a master at this level. Right, so Concrete is pretty simple of a stage. Those birds are really annoying if you are first learning the game. But we're going to come up on a bit of a mini-boss rush after a bit of climbing. These elephants, they need 14 shots, I believe. Of course. So I preferably you don't want to take damage on any of them if you're really good. But how I do it usually is not taking damage on the first two, but I took damage on all three. And those little Lego pieces with the jutted out things, I don't know how else to describe it. You'll fall right through them, but that's the only part in speedrunning. But you might have to in the Wily stage. I don't remember off the top of my head. Alright, so Concrete Man can do one of three things. He can shoot concretes, he can jump, or he can dash at you. Oh boy, I did not... Good thing he didn't dash there. Alright, that was pretty scary because my health wasn't the greatest. But you want to stand close to concrete so he'll shoot right in front of you, so you can just time your shots, get 2 or 3 shots in, then jump immediately. So if he does shoot concrete, it'll just go right under you. But as you saw right at the end, I walked too far away and he shot 3 at a time. You only really want to see that at the start of the fight because you can't really control that because you're across the room from him. Yeah, we got Concrete Shot, which is probably one of the best weapons in the franchise, whether it's casual or for a speedrun. Oh boy, I'm not sure why I almost jumped into him there. My jump button didn't work. I think what happened there was I kind of grabbed the ladder and then my jump press went back down or made him get off the ladder. Alright, that's how it's supposed to be. I might be down a concrete then. I'm going to damage boost off this guy. We're going to wait for these two. No, I should still be good. I'm going to damage boost here, grab the weapon energy. Yeah, okay. You just want to be full. If you're doing that strat, you want to be full after this one. So we're going to fight the dragon here. 5 concretes decimates it. You actually get a decent amount of concrete, so 2 weapon pixels per shot, so you get 14 concrete shots to work with. So you basically just have the perfect amount to go through concrete. You can freeze these magma lasers. This one you can kind of go into it a couple frames and then... Well, that might be too low. I'm gonna wait. I already died once, so I'm just gonna do that. But yeah, you can, if you go into that last one a couple pixels in, then shoot concrete and freeze it, you can zip right through. Then you might be wondering to yourself, he just wasted his whole weapon through the whole stage. Well, it's not his weakness. So, the first two bosses are Buster. Or we deal with them with the Buster. Alright, that was fine. So Magma will jump, either do a small jump, which is 1 tile, or the high jump, which is 2 tiles. You want him to just stay close to you, so you mostly just want 1 jumps, and then I believe it's Slurpee told me it was 20 frames, 5 frames in this game, at least for bosses. So you can just time every 20 frames and get 3 or maybe even 4 shots into them if you're that good. Alright, so Galaxy Man is a pretty fun stage. We're gonna deal with these Mets here. Damage boost, block on the spikes. Then some stages in Mega Man's are the Rush Jetta stages. This is a Rush Coil stage. It's very vertical, and we're going to be on Rush Coil pretty much right until the end now. I believe these are called the Footholders. I don't remember any of the names of any of the enemies in Mega Man, except Mets pretty much. But they'll pick you up and carry you wherever they please. So those ones are easy. You just jump over the spikes. Then there's your mid checkpoint. So if you somehow die here, you're gonna waste more time just going through the death animation than going back to where you were. So you see me it'll be the same for Mega Man 10. At the top of every ladder, I'm jumping when I get to the top of the ladder. It's because Mega Man has tiptoe frames, so if you just walk from standstill, it takes a bit for Mega Man to get up to full speed. I'm not sure what the actual number is, but that's why. But if you jump, then Mega Man goes into his full running speed. So it's just, once you get the timing down of it, it's a pretty simple time save. I'm not sure. It might be one of those things where you just save the ton over the course of the run. Good, we got 5 hits. He didn't swoop, so 5 hits is important. Because if I got 3, you would have to rely on a swoop again, or he would just go back up, and you have to go through a 3rd cycle. Yeah, that was unlucky, but I handled it well enough. So now we get the Black Hole Bomb, which is every weapon in this game is pretty powerful. So Hornet and Galaxy are interchangeable, but it's really a trick at the end of Galaxy that's the difference, but I don't do that trick because I'm not consistent with it. So I just go Galaxy 3rd anyway. So we have another Rush Coil stage. We don't use it terribly much, but he still exists within our universe before we get Jet. So these little machines, whenever you shoot them, will shoot a ball at us. And will destroy these blocks. So that mini-boss, I think it's Hanabiron or something. I don't actually remember. And that's going to be half of my commentary, just not remembering the names of anything. But it can spawn pretty well everywhere in the entire, except of where you're standing, obviously. Alright, we actually got through that section. That section's actually kind of tough with concrete. And we're going to say screw that ladder in particular, as you saw we avoided the entire thing by shooting a concrete block on the wall. Alright, so with Hornet we're going to shoot a magma right away. Okay, that was fine. So since Magma Bazooka is a triple shot, it does triple... I'm not sure if it's exactly triple the amount of damage, but it does multiple hits, so getting as much hits on it as possible, especially charged on Hornet Man, is pretty important. So I'll be ignoring that pun in the chat. Right, so there's two ways to do this first one. I used concrete. This is the safer one, but I'm not sure exactly when it happened, but Duckfist was the one who created the strat for bustering, and I've never really bothered with that one, so shouts to Duckfist, but I don't know how to do your strat. And if he ever sees this, he's gonna be like, who's that guy? So now we're gonna go back and forth these swinging platforms. We're gonna deal with this cheese ball thing. So normally you're gonna have to wait for him to drop all his rocks, but with the Hornets, it'll seek out wherever he is. And he'll drop immediately. So we're just gonna jump at precise times here. Oh, we actually got that 4 tile. So we're gonna quickly swap to Black Hole Bomb. We only need 2 or 3 for the boss, so we can afford to use a couple in the end. And it's also faster. So Jewelman, he'll jump whenever you jump, so the constant stream of Black Hole Bomb will deal with him pretty quickly, because whenever he jumps, he loses his speed, so whenever he comes back down, his iframes will just disappear. Yeah, that's the word I was actually looking for. Dr. L? Yeah, I don't... Yeah, fuck that. So now we've defeated 5 Robot Masters, and luckily for us, the last 3 stages are the ones that we saved the very most time with Rush Jet. If very most is a grammatically correct statement, I'm not sure, but we're not worried about that. So this first section I'm trying to do the exact same way, which I did not actually do, so we can just wait. But I would have spawned that first block immediately if I had gotten it, but I took a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Now, we're still on the correct cycle because I waited. So this first one's going to spawn. We're going to jump off the ledge and onto Rush. I'm not going to try and explain how Rush works and where he spawns. Oh, geez. Okay, now the cycle is completely off, but Again, we could just wait. There's nothing like dangerous if we the only thing dangerous is I'm low on Rush Jet now. 4 should be good. Okay, I actually could have went there. Oh well. Oh boy. Let me do this then. Wasted a bit of time, but I did not want to take a hit. So Plugman does that. He has exact health to your Jewel ammo, so I shot a bit too early there. But luckily, Magma is a good backup because of the spread of the spread shot. So it does multiple hits per shot. So that's fine. So now we are left with a choice, really. Actually, we're left with a choice after Jewel Man, but the big thing is the only order you need to do is plug before Tornado. So you can go Splash, Plug, Tornado if you want, which I think Slurpee does. Just off the top of my head, throwing names out there from my past. Well, I still talk to Slurpee, it's not really my past, but... Yeah, we're done our Rush Jet. We think about our life while riding Rush Jet across clouds. So we're gonna damage boost here. Hopefully not die again. We're gonna jump into this screen, because if you jump, like, while, right before or right after he shoots, he will jump at the same time as you, and then knock you off Rush Jet. So the rain is pushing against us now for a similar section. So we're gonna walk as much as possible, but we aren't pushed back while on Rush Jet though, which is good. And then the next screen is the complete opposite. We have the rain at our back, we're going to want to jump as much as possible. Alright, that was fine. So Tornado, we're going to want to stay on the ground, or if he goes up, go against the roof, which he... Oh boy. Okay, well, he went against the roof there, so... That's fine. So now we get the tornado blow, which it's a weapon. It's actually pretty powerful, but you don't really need it, except for one spot in the Wily stages. Now we're on to Splash Woman, which for some reason in my mind, I feel like very early Splash Woman was first in the speedrun, but that might have been like just like people just playing the game for the in-game leaderboards, which no longer exist on Wii because they shut down the services. But the first reason why was because Splash Woman, for some reason, the first woman boss in Mega Man history, takes 2 damage from Buster. So we'll get that out of the way. And then her weapon is 1, very strong, and 2, Concrete Man's weakness. So you're going to use concrete. So you're going to go get concrete, and then before this rush jet strat I just did on the bubble section, that was what was assumed, but now Splash is last. Yeah, I don't even remember what year that was because I probably wasn't around for it. Because my first instance with speedrunning was Duckfist's Mega Man 10 run in AGDQ 2013. Oh, I missed. Alright. So yeah, Splash Woman goes back and forth at first, and then you don't want her to get to the top and spawn all the fish because the tracking on the Hornets is really annoying and can go toward the fish, but luckily it didn't. Oh yeah, I guess the bubble section isn't too bad, so we should race that one day. Just get one big community race where we do Splash Woman first. I guess it would be the same run after that, though, so you'd just be losing, like, 1.5 minutes to your PB because you don't have Rush Jet. What's the Nintendo Power recommended, or is that Needle first, or...? I don't remember what that is. I remember somebody telling me, but... I'm completely sidetracked on my commentary for this run, but I've also done Mega Man 9 for RGL a ton of times, so you all know what's going on. Alright, I actually like sit up and game for a bit here, though. Gonna back boost here. Spawn jet. So we're gonna fight the dragon again. We'll see if we can actually get it in a run. We're gonna spawn him at it. Alright, we actually got it during a run. But we got extra jet, which is a good and bad thing. It's bad because we have to swap back to Oh no, we lost all our time. I knew I spawned it too early. What am I doing? Alright, I gotta sit up here. I'm guessing, my assumption is I've just completely forgotten how to do this. Yeah, okay. I'll just switch to coil. I gain one thing and I lose like 15 others. Now my thumb hurts. Mostly because like I play Mega Man 9 on a NES Classic controller. Like the one that plugs into the Wii, obviously. So that's probably why. So the spike pushers, we're gonna have to push the spikes. But we can't just mash as fast as we can because we can only have 3 bullets on screen at a time. So we kind of want to rhythm mash it, and sometimes that'll happen. then the top two will start shooting their own bullets at us. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, that's fine. I can't believe I forgot how to do that rush jet. I was just so excited I finally got the dragon buster kill, and then the game just decides I'm having too much fun. So grab rush ammo, we're gonna kind of roll. Nope, that's not how you do it. This one I've been forgetting how to do as well, because you want to spawn it at the height of your jump, because that platform, the second platform I'm jumping on, is good enough. For the height-wise, I guess. But yeah, that's how you do it. That trick I've been struggling with a lot for some reason. Wasn't gonna get the jumps, so tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. We're gonna see if we can get good luck again. Alright, we did. I shot one too many, but that's fine. Go to laser trident. This underwater section is really annoying. Okay. I wanted to do it that way. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That one. So here we're gonna tiptoe again. Oh well, that's game over. I tiptoed and didn't tiptoe far enough. I got impatient. Alright, so we're full on all our weapons now. But luckily we don't lose our E-tanks. We still have our E-tank. So we're just gonna go through the stage again. Just play perfectly next time. Oop, that's not perfect. Never mind. Wow, it's like, and I shot one too many as well. It's like I'm doing the exact same run. And I got stuck there again. What is wrong with me? I'm just playing the exact same way. Does that mean I'm gonna die again? I hope not. It's like the one thing I hope is different. I guess the one thing is different. I got inked by the octopus enemy. Alright, we're through. I probably should have grabbed that trident ammo. So we're gonna wait here. You can do like a short hop when they're still above you. I kind of know how to do it, but not well enough for in a run. I tried to do a corner jump there, but that's not how you do one. Right, my health is a little sketchy. Coil. Oh, hit it. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna do it this way. The game doesn't want me to have fun. Well, this is fun, but Just to save on some health, we're gonna show off the tornado strats there. Apparently, I learned a couple days ago from Slurpee that he's actually, the Mega Mech Shark is actually weak to Magma Bazooka as well. Which, if I had decent health, would have been fun to show off as well, but my health wasn't very good. So we're gonna swap the coil. We're gonna jump over the first one. As we fall, we're gonna mash the second one. We're gonna coil up. And then we're in a gravity well. So we wanted to start, because if we're going at a set speed, we coiled up here to start as high on the screen as we possibly could. Or to try to. But if we bonked our head, we would lose 6 seconds and fall all the way back to the ground before the game let us go back up. I don't know what's going on with my gameplay. Okay, I guess I'll just buster them down, I guess. I guess I'm gonna have to go old damage boost strats on that jump. So when I was making my submission, I was like, maybe 40 minutes is a bit too high for Mega Man 9. And I'm gonna need all of it. The damage boost, we take off damage boost off the bullet. It loses about a second, but we don't die a second time. I'm just a little worried about Mega Man 10 because 36 is not the greatest buffer roll. If I get Deathless, I can get 33, 34, but I haven't been Deathless yet for my trifecta here. So we got an M-Tank, which heals literally everything. Alright. Well, that's the harder section, so at least we got through that. Maybe we can redeem it and get the quick kill here. So at a certain point of Twin Devil, we're gonna shoot Black Hole Bomb, and then it'll do this, where I can just pause buffer it. Alright, at least we got that. Because this game has sort of a kind of, it's not a quick weapon swap, but you can pause and it'll remove the item from the screen or your weapon. So included in our boss rush is a mini stage beforehand. We just don't go straight to the boss rush like we used to. Back in my day of what was new when I was born? X8, maybe? I know Pokemon Crystal came out like the year I was born, but that's not really relevant for Mega Man. We'll see if we can get swoops again. No, we don't. Oh boy. Oh, this is really bad. I'm just gonna do this thing. Since I used the M-Tank earlier, I'm very limited on my concrete shots, so I decided the worst possible thing could be the best option, but I'm good on concretes now at least. We'll see if we can get better luck on Tornado. That's fine enough. Now our first new weakness is a Tornado on Magma. So I'm gonna shoot one if he goes right to the middle. And now we got a double hit. So if he goes to the middle and you take damage, and then if you shoot Tornado right as he jumps again, he will take a double hit. I'm not sure if it's any faster, but it's fun to look at. That Splash Woman fight went a little bit better. Now our second new weakness is Laser Trident, as I mentioned earlier, against concrete. That was good. Sometimes if he's dashing, you shoot fast enough, you can get a double hit on him. But that didn't happen. So for the first phase of Wily, I guess I'm waiting again. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, this time it's my wrist. What am I swear I'm not normally this terrible at Mega Man 9, but oh boy. Wait. Oh, now I'm down one. Alright, it's up to the casino if we get sub 40 or not. Alright, 7 hit. That's a good. We're just gonna do that just to be safe. And we get perfect luck. And what a way to cap it off. So yeah, that's a Mega Man 9. I'm still underestimate. That's yeah, 7 hit is actually like really tough to get in a. I've actually gotten such bad luck that I lost a tournament race where I did get a 7 hit against the Wily capsule. Which was my own fault, because I didn't know any counters, but that's fine. So I guess, yeah, we can swap for the next game.